This week on Dream Dojo Fighting Passion, Anti-HRO are in tag team action against Noro, Demora, and Tony Spade. Dalton Lexicon takes on Austin Rave in singles competition. In tag team action, the Saint Brothers take on Ethan Hunter and the Notorious Murph. And a five-way scramble featuring the Party Rock Juggernauts, Tyler Haven, Jacob Payne, and Riley Reinhart.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall.
Welcome everyone to another episode of Dream Dojo Fighting Passion. From ringside, I'm James Ronick, and what a way to kick it off this week with tag team action. The tag team debut of Anti-HRO, Aaron Daniel Norman and Saturn Price making their way to the ring for our first contest tonight. Last week we saw Aaron Daniel Norman in singles competition. This week tag team action. Let's go to TJ for the introduction.
We are superstars. Well, you're anti-heroes.
Introducing first, from hardcore nights at a body weight of 535 pounds, the team of the tree, Aaron Daniel Norman, and the peanut butter zombie, Saturn Price. They are Anti-HRO.
Last week on DDFP, Aaron Daniel Norman unsuccessful in his attempt to defeat Christian Robinson, not without the attempt of an assist from his tag team partner, the peanut butter zombie, Saturn Price. This week, Anti-HRO in tag team action, looking to get back on the winning way as we kick it off our first of two big tag team matches this week on Dream Dojo Fighting Passion. And this is an interesting opposition for Anti-HRO, making their way to the ring. Tony Spade, this time with Noro Demora as his tag team partner. Last week, Tony Spade and Dutch Van Zig unsuccessful against the Party Rock Juggernauts. It's almost like Tony Spade looking for that perfect tag team partner. Is Noro Demora that partner? A little bit of hesitancy, a little bit of uncertainty here. A unique combination, Tony Spade and Noro Demora. And our first of two tag team matches tonight. The tag team division rampantly picking up here in DDFP. Let's go back to TJ for the introductions of their opponents.
And their opponents, the team of Tony Spade and the Divine Balance, Noro Demora.
You're literally a third of them.
Noro Demora, a unique individual, and we'll see how he and Tony Spade coexist here in our opening contest this week on DDFP. We're glad you're with us for another exciting night of action. Looks like it'll be Aaron Daniel Norman and Noro Demora starting it off here. Final instructions from our official, Rudy Jordan, and here we go.
Tony sucks. Tony sucks. Tony sucks. Tony sucks.
Crowd already on Tony Spade. Bell sounds, we are underway our opening contest.
Cheer for me. I am an international superstar.
The international superstar Aaron Daniel Norman, a tremendous showing in our opening contest last week with Christian Robinson, now looking to get on the winning way here. Very unique and different style here with Noro Demora and Tony Spade. Collar and elbow type, center of the ring, Demora takes the arm. And we'll see if Demora can have some success here with the very acclaimed grappler, Aaron Daniel Norman. Nice escape by Norman, go behind. Quick snapmare takeover. And Aaron Daniel Norman in control. And a penalty kick right to the back. Norman splits the uprights there. And now in control. Let's see what he wants to do here with Demora. Irish hit with a corner and right into the Anti-HRO corner. Norman charges in, and a combination knee and a kick. The experience edge will go to Anti-HRO. Been teaming for quite a while, multiple championships. Oh my goodness, what a chop by Saturn Price. The heavy-handed Saturn Price. One chop, but he wants to tag back. Here goes Aaron Daniel. The quick tags of Anti-HRO. Maybe a little bit of mind games too. Demora trapped in the corner. Price will measure him. Irish whip. Super kick from Aaron Daniel Norman. Caught him on the jaw. And now Tony Spade is being taunted from the inside. It's a mental game as much as a physical game with Anti-HRO. Getting in the way. Oh, how about that super kick by Demora? Found an opening clothesline. Second clothesline, Demora trying to take down Aaron Daniel Norman. Oh, what a spinning back elbow. That one rocked him. Tag made to Tony Spade. Demora and Spade in control. Here comes Spade charging in. Corner clothesline. Down goes Aaron Daniel Norman. Whoa. Well, he staggered him. And Saturn Price causing the distraction on the apron. Tony Spade took his eye off of Aaron Daniel Norman and re-enters the ring and he eats a super kick. Experience edge of Anti-HRO. Tag back into Price. Saturn Price elevates him to the shoulder. Nice escape by Tony Spade. Oh! Meeting of the minds there with Anti-HRO. Tag it. Wait a minute. Spade dove for the tag and Demora jumped off the apron. Demora jumped off the apron. And now he's leaving Tony Spade. What the heck is going on with Demora? Super kick to Spade. He can't even defend himself. Sit out powerbomb by Saturn Price. 1, 2. Anti-HRO get the win.
Here are your winners, Anti-HRO.
Demora left his tag team partner high and dry, and Anti-HRO get the win. I don't understand this. Tony Spade's luck with tag team partners continues to fail here. And now Aaron Daniel Norman and Saturn Price, Anti-HRO owning the ring, and they call for the microphone.
Aaron, I didn't know if we had it in us. My God, big dog, we had it in us.
Yeah!
Oh my gosh. These two are an idiot. They're idiots.
All right. I'm blown. I won. I'm going to hit the pay window and get me a Sprite.
You know what, Saturn? Because I'm such a great guy and a great sportsman, I'm going to give someone else a chance. Who here is tough enough to face the dream? Aaron Daniel Norman.
Wait a second. Aaron Daniel Norman issuing an open challenge. Remember last week it was Brian Prince opening an open challenge and Thunder Kiss answered, and wait a second. That's familiar music. Aaron Daniel Norman looking a little bit shocked in the ring. And wait a minute! It's Percy Drews! Another tragedy boy, Percy Drews, has arrived in DDFP, and look at the shock on Aaron Daniel Norman's face. Aaron Daniel Norman almost stunned that Percy Drews has arrived in the dojo.
Close my music. Hey, Saturn, where you going? Tragedy Boys Reunion, where you going? Get your butt back in here. I know you got a concussion, but get your butt back in here. Look, Aaron, since day one, I know you talk a lot of smack about being the best, about being good. But how about put that to the test here? And right now, best buddy, right now!
Right here, right now? You want to fight me right here, right now? Right this second? You want to fight me right here, right now? No, not right now. Not right now. That's fine. We'll fight. We'll fight in the main event tonight. In the main event. Not right now. We fight on my time. Play my music.
Unbelievable here. Aaron Daniel Norman challenged by Percy Drews of all people. And it sounds like we have a main event later tonight. The Tragedy Boys are going to go one-on-one. Aaron Daniel Norman against Percy Drews in our main event. Unbelievable development here. We'll be back with more on DDFP Wrestling.
Yo, it's your boys. What's up? The youngest, hungriest tag team in the game today. Chase Saint, Corey Saint.
Yes, sir.
The Saint Bros.
And man, we about to make our Dream Dojo debut tonight, man. And what's up? We finna put the whole tag division on notice,
That's
dog.
right, bro.
Woo! So whoever wants to step up, whoever wants to get stomped, It's gonna be bad, my.
Hey. Wait, alright, bro. That's some prayer stuff. We talk about this, bro.
Man,
What bro meant to say
oh God, tell him.
was it's gonna be a whole house of pain.
Yes, sir, man. So.
Up next on DDFP, Dalton Lexicon goes one-on-one with Austin Rave.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Strong words from the debuting Saint brothers as a tag team. We saw Corey Saint in action last week. We'll see Corey and Chase in tag team action a little bit later. But here comes a debuting fighter to the dojo, Austin Rave, along with his manager, Damian Saint, on their way to the ring. Two new fighters making their in-ring debuts tonight for DDFP Wrestling. With a lot to prove, let's go to TJ for the introduction. Austin Rave, a young individual looking to make a name for himself here, not only in DDFP, but in professional wrestling. And look in the ring, the wild card, potentially his manager, the devious Damian Saint, will be alongside. But a big test ahead for Austin Rave here on DDFP this week. In a matchup, it's almost a must-win for both men, trying to cement themselves up the rankings. And here comes his opponent, Dalton Lexicon, who says it's cool to read. Dalton Lexicon, very fun-loving, but also a very serious competitor. Let's go back to TJ for the introduction.
From your local library, weighing 235 pounds, the professional reader, Dalton Lexicon.
Our professional reader, Dalton Lexicon, to take on Austin Rave here. And you can read the knuckles. It says read more on the knuckles of Dalton Lexicon. Dalton Lexicon, one of those guys who's really been grinding in professional wrestling the last couple of months here. Graduated of the Ohio Pro Wrestling Academy, looking to make a name for himself. He came to the dojo. Dalton is reading, I believe that is kind of like a tag partner is the book. It's almost like a safety blanket maybe for Dalton Lexicon. He got that book. Is he gonna wrestle with the book in his tights? Referee, I guess, going to allow the book in the tights. I've not seen this before. Here we go. Bell sounds are underway. Austin Rave, Dalton Lexicon, Damian Saint at ringside, the mentor, the manager of Austin Rave. Have to keep an eye on him during this contest. Collar and elbow tie-up. And Dalton Lexicon goes behind. Nice escape, though, by Austin Rave. Grabs the arm. Going to work on that arm of the bigger Dalton Lexicon. Two very big men, though, looking to make a name for themselves. Hammerlocked by Austin Rave. And now Dalton Lexicon looking for the escape. Potentially a side headlock. Yes, that is what it is. Headlock. Start grinding down on Austin Rave. Grabbing those knuckles that say read more right into the face. Nice escape by Austin Rave, though. Back into the top wrist lock. Into the side headlock again. Two men grappling for position. A first meeting between these two. Unsure of of how to handle each other. And again, big pressure. Wait a minute. Dalton Lexicon has grabbed his book, kind of like a tag partner. Dalton Lexicon, he is reading during the side headlock. He is reading while in a headlock, almost like maybe an inspiration. Nice counter, drop down. Over the top goes Austin Rave. Step over one more time. Dalton Lexicon having a good read. Look at it. Oh, trip down goes Austin Rave. I've never seen a standing trip while reading, but Dalton Lexicon pulls it off perfection. Austin Rave asked for the book, and all right, Dalton Lexicon going to make sure everybody can read more. He's going to share. Can Austin Rave read, though? Drop toe hold with the book in his hand. Fell face first into the pages that time. Dalton Lexicon picks back up the book. It's almost like a can of spinach with Popeye with Dalton Lexicon, it seems. Empowered by the books. Sends Austin Rave corner to corner, charges in. Look out! Oh, top turnbuckle and the book. Oh, I think the book might have prevented it, actually. Knee to the face. Dalton Lexicon is still reading while Austin Rave charges, eats a boot this time. This is incredible. He is reading and taking it to Austin Rave. Nice double stomp to the chest that time. Lexicon charges in, kick to the midsection. Front face lock. Nice snap suplex by Dalton Lexicon. First cover of the matchup. Hooks the leg 1, 2. Just the 2 count. Dalton Lexicon reading while he wrestles. Gonna go right back to the book. Maybe looking for some more inspiration here. He's turned the page. Looking to turn the page on his offensive attack here with Austin Rave. But he is giving Austin Rave a lot of time to recover against the rope. And look on the outside. Damian Saint has now garnered the attention of Dalton Lexicon. And now, turn around. Oh, Dalton Lexicon has back turned, and Austin Rave took over. Clubbing blow to the back of Dalton Lexicon. Damian Saint now has the book in his hand as Austin Rave drives the shoulder into the sternum, into the gut of Dalton Lexicon, trying to knock the air, the wind out of Dalton Lexicon. Couple of boots to the midsection now. Austin Rave taking down Dalton Lexicon. And now the foot across the throat. Using all of the referee's 5 count that time. As much as he can to choke Dalton Lexicon. Austin Rave not afraid clearly to take a shortcut. Big forearm to the ear that time. As Damian Saint admonishes from the outside, kind of mentoring his man here. Irish whip by Rave. Back elbow caught. Dalton Lexicon coming in. Ladder up press forearm across the face. 1, 2. Just a 2 count as Dalton Lexicon turns the right shoulder. Rave, though, in control of Dalton Lexicon. Lexicon back elbow, though. Trying to fight away, trying to break the grip of Austin Rave. Trying to create some separation. 3 elbows does it. Irish whip on the far side, rope by Lexicon. Ducks the clothesline, does Rave. Spins him around, kick to the midsection. Rave had a steam off the rope and a knee lift right to the chest. Follow clothesline, takes him down. Another cover, hooks the outside leg. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Austin Rave showing a bit of a mean streak here as he takes down Dalton Lexicon. Stop to the back that time. You can hear Damian Saint saying, "Don't let him breathe." A lot of the offense has been targeted right on the chest, the sternum, all that air, trying to get it out of the body of Lexicon. He's choking him against that top rope, or the middle rope rather, with the knee. Rave measures his man, charges, and eats a boot coming in though from Lexicon. Dalton Lexicon able to escape. Ducks again, 2 ducks. Edge-o-matic, down goes Austin Rave, but can Dalton Lexicon follow up? Both men are dazed here. Rave staggering to his feet. I don't know if he knows where he is. He charges in, double cross chop by Dalton Lexicon. And another one. Down goes Rave. Rave being pinballed. Dalton Lexicon charges in, rising knee right under the jaw. Up to the shoulders now. Dalton Lexicon has him up. Oh, Pittsburgh plunge there. Here's a cover. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Maybe call it the Pulitzer plunge for Dalton Lexicon, but only a 2 count. You can hear the crowd saying, "Make him read." Lexicon in control here of Austin Rave. Forearm shot to the ear, sending back to the corner. Lexicon measures his man, charges, avalanche in the corner. Lexicon has something in mind here, trying to elevate Austin Rave all the way up to the top turnbuckle. Rave trying to fight it. Potentially a stunner from the top rope, but get him hooked. And Austin Rave digging into the eyes. Digging into the eyes of Dalton Lexicon that time. And now, Austin Rave sends him off the rope, elevates him up, and big sit-out spine buster. Cover 1, 2, just 2. Just a 2 count as Lexicon again kicked out. Rave could not get his feet across the shoulders that time, which may have been the only chance for Dalton Lexicon, but Damian Saint just threw the book in to Austin Rave. He's got Dalton Lexicon's book, and ducks the shot with the book. Rave off the rope. Oh, wait a minute! Damian Saint with that cane from the outside caught Dalton Lexicon in the back. Austin Rave with the shoulders, TKOs him down. After the assist from Damian Saint, 1, 2, Austin Rave steals it.
Here is your winner, Austin Rave.
Give the assist to Damian Saint, but a big win for Austin Rave over Dalton Lexicon here tonight on DDFP. And clearly this relationship from Rave and Saint pays dividends. We'll be back with more on Dream Dojo Fighting Passion. Up next, it's a 5-way scramble. The Party Rock Juggernauts, Tyler Haven, Jacob Payne, and Riley Reinhart.
The following contest is a 5-man scramble match.
It's a 5-way scramble matchup. 5 more men looking to make a name for themselves. And here comes our first of 5 competitors as Tyler Haven makes his way to the ring. One of the tallest competitors in DDFP, Tyler Haven, with a lot to prove. Let's go to TJ for the introduction.
From Columbus, Ohio, weighing 210 pounds, Tyler Haven!
Tyler Haven, one of the tallest men on DDFP. Long arms, long legs, looking to use that reach advantage. And look at the face, the confidence of Tyler Haven. He knows the opportunity here. His first matchup in the dojo. And a big opportunity. And speaking of big, here come our next 2 competitors, the Party Rock Juggernauts. JJ Castillo and Chris Chambers. We saw them in tag team action last week. This will be an interesting dynamic. Now they are going to be technically opponents here in this 5-way scramble. Every man for himself, but the 2 party monsters are here. TJ, take it away.
From Party Rock, USA, weighing 265 pounds, the Party Payne, JJ Castillo. And from Party Rock, USA, weighing 410 pounds, the Steel Gorilla, Chris Chambers.
TJ said Chris Chambers, the Steel Gorilla, is 410 pounds. Was that before or after lunch? Because look at the size of Chris Chambers. This is a agile big man, a super heavyweight in all description. But now it'll be interesting to see how the Party Rock Juggernauts handle this matchup as individuals. And what the heck is this? It's Jacob Payne's face. And here he comes, Jacob Payne, ready to make his debut. One of the young up-and-comers in DDFP. I have never seen a man carry his own face to the ring before, but Jacob Payne brings his face to the ring. TJ, your turn to talk.
From Findlay, Ohio, weighing 210 pounds, Jacob Payne!
Jacob Payne likes to have fun, likes to joke around, but also a very serious competitor, working his way up, and I guess his face is going to look at us the entire matchup. This is going to be a horrifying graphic to look at. We got 2 Jacob Payne faces. Oh, he has now thrown his own face. And our final competitor in this matchup, Riley Reinhart, making his way to the ring. And Riley Reinhart, interesting dynamic we saw last week on DDFP Wrestling. We'll get to that in just a minute. TJ, one more time with the introduction. What is Riley doing? Demanding the referee opens the rope for him. And, oh, doesn't even need it.
From the 313, weighing 160 pounds, Riley Reinhart.
Fly Riley Reinhart, one of the most confident.
Weighing 167 pounds, Riley Reinhart.
Sly Riley Reinhart, I guess 167 pounds. I get it, 6'7", we all get it. But Riley Reinhart last week on DDFP, if you remember backstage after Christian Robinson scored the big win in the opening contest, was congratulated by a lot of the roster, and Riley Reinhart was seen in the background almost angered and frustrated by this admiration for Christian Robinson. Well, now it's Riley Reinhart's chance to prove himself. Riley Reinhart, very talented, but also very cocky, very confident, loves the attention, does Riley Reinhart. And Riley Reinhart not going to make any friends here as he's calling out the other 4 competitors in this scramble match. Every man for himself, no countouts, no disqualifications in these scramble matches. And Riley Reinhart in the wrong part of town. It's pinball night with Riley Reinhart. Right hands from all parties, and JJ Castillo with a headbutt, and down goes Sly Riley Reinhart. We talked about it last week in these scramble matches. It's a match of opportunity. Super Frankie 3000 found the opportunity last week and was the last man in the ring. And speaking of opportunity, Tyler Haven almost joining the Party Rock Juggernauts here. Jacob Payne now. And he's in trouble. But a double headbutt sends down Tyler Haven. And now Jacob Payne could be in trouble. 2 Party Rock Juggernauts and Jacob Payne. Castillo charges. Big avalanche in the corner. Here comes Chambers. European uppercut. Castillo charges and one more avalanche. Sends him out to Chambers to the right hand. We saw this last week. Elevates him up into the German suplex. And down goes Jacob Payne. And now comes the interesting part. We are down to 2. JJ he's telling Chambers to lay down. Is he gonna? Well, Chambers is doing some snow angels. Castillo's gonna pin his own partner. 1, 2, and Haven and Reinhart in to break it up. I think JJ Castillo almost stole it by having a little fun with his partner. Now it's Haven and Reinhart paired up against the 400-pound Chris Chambers. Double Irish whip, nothing doing. One more attempt. Chambers holds his ground. Double Irish whip reversal. Ducks the clotheslines. Double drop kick, and Chris Chambers sent to the outside. Haven and Reinhart combining forces here to take out the Steel Gorilla. Feigned relationship there as Reinhart takes advantage, sends Haven to the floor, and all the attention goes to Riley Reinhart. That's his favorite thing to do. And turns around, nice deep arm drag by Jacob Payne. Second one takes down Riley Reinhart. Drop toe into the middle rope goes Riley Reinhart. Jacob Payne in control. Head of steam, Jacob Payne to the apron. Measures his man. Big knee to the side of the face of Riley Reinhart. Jacob Payne in control. But look out, there's a Steel Gorilla on the loose. Chris Chambers takes him off of the apron. Fireman's carry face first into the apron of the ring that time. Back in the ring, Tyler Haven and JJ Castillo are in. Elevates him up. Samoan drop by JJ Castillo. Cover. Wait, Chambers for the cover. We got 1. And Riley Reinhart breaks up. Both members of the Party Rock Juggernauts went for a pin there. There was no way Tyler Haven was going to get his shoulders up with over 700 pounds of party on his shoulder. Reinhart broke up the pin and I guess may have made a mistake, though, regretting his actions as Chris Chambers has marked his territory here. Look out. Oh, how about that? Meeting of the mind between the Juggernauts, and down goes Chambers, down goes Castillo. Jacob Payne climbing the top rope, and he's cut off by this on-again, off-again relationship between Tyler Haven and Riley Reinhart. Wait a minute. Now both men climbing to the top rope. Dangerous position for all 3 men. Jacob Payne in trouble here. Could be a double superplex. I don't like this for Jacob Payne. Wait a minute. Party Rock Juggernauts have taken Riley Reinhart and Tyler Haven a double electric chair. And Jacob Payne up on top. Now look out. Double doomsday device. Everybody goes down. Jacob Payne takes everybody out with a double doomsday. But now he's going to pin somebody. Pin anybody, Jacob. All 5 men are down. The referee going to administer a standing 10 count for all 5 men here. And really the first man to his feet is in control. Jacob Payne maybe inching his way, trying to find a body to pin. He took a weird landing after that double doomsday and took a lot out of himself to take everyone down. Castillo going to be the first man to his feet with Reinhart, who meets him with the right hand. And another one. That one rocked the ear of JJ Castillo. Clubbing blow that time to the side of the face by Reinhart. Jacob Payne back in. Blocks the right hand of his own. And another one. Jacob Payne rocking Riley Reinhart. Sends him higher, hip far side right reversal by Reinhart. And bicycle knee by Riley Reinhart into a neck breaker. For as cocky as he is, Riley Reinhart is ultra talented, but look out, he's in trouble. Stunner by Chambers, and down goes Riley Reinhart. Tyler Haven back to his feet, charges in. Code breaker, drops the 400-pounder. Castillo discus lariat, down goes Tyler Haven. And JJ Castillo in control. Jacob Payne in trouble, don't turn around. We saw this last week, fireman's carry position from the Juggernauts. Chambers, kick to the back of the head, here comes the Death Valley driver. Death Valley driver from Castillo. And now, looking for the Reinhart just shoved Castillo into Chambers. One, he's gonna steal it. He did, he stole it. Riley Reinhart stole it. Are you kidding me? Riley Reinhart steals the win in the scramble matchup.
Here is your winner, Riley Reinhart.
For as good as Riley Reinhart is, he takes the shortcut and steals this matchup. And look at this, center of attention is Riley Reinhart. A massive win.
Dalton didn't stand a single chance. Dream Dojo. For those unaware of who the hell we are, the name is Damian Saint. And this gentleman right here, Austin Rave. I want everyone to understand what happened to Dalton Lexicon, the reading nerd. Dream Dojo, you're on notice. It's our ring now.
Up next, it's tag team action as the Saint brothers take on Ethan Hunter and the Notorious Murph.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall.
Austin Rave and Damian Saint putting DDFP on notice, claiming it is their ring now. But here's a few guys who may argue that point, as we have two massive men on their way to the ring. First, the Notorious Murph. The Notorious Murph making his debut, and then behind him, his tag team partner, the massive Ethan Hunter. TJ, take it away.
Open the ropes. Open them. Come on, ladies, let's go. I don't got all day.
The amount of disrespect for our referee, Rudy Jordan, is ridiculous.
Thank you. Get in, come on. Introducing first, the team of and that guy, Ethan Hunter.
Ethan Hunter, he calls himself that guy. He is more than just that guy. Look at the size of Ethan Hunter. We said Chris Chambers was a monster, but I think Ethan Hunter might be even bigger than Chris Chambers.
Nobody. Introducing first, the team of the Notorious Murph. That's it, you're good.
Wait a minute. Murph?
And that guy, Ethan Hunter.
Murph only wanted himself introduced that time. A lot of guys trying to make a name for themselves here in DDFP Wrestling, even maybe at the expense of their own tag team partner. But here comes one team united. Here come the Saint brothers, Corey and Chase Saint. And they've got the dojo rocking. We saw Corey Saint last week in a scramble matchup, impressed with his high flying. Now it's double the excitement with Corey and Chase Saint. Let's go back to the ring and TJ for the introduction.
Get out. And their opponents, Chase Jumping Saint and the Jumping Corey Saint, the Saint Brothers.
Two of the most athletic, high-flying, risk-taking wrestlers in DDFP, the Saint brothers, ready for tag team action. We've seen the Party Rock Juggernauts. We've seen ANTI-HRO. This is a very different tag team from all the rest of our tag teams here in DDFP, even against the team across the ring from them. The Saint brothers, not the biggest tag team. They're the most athletic, though. High-flying risk takers with a ton of heart. Going to use their speed here. Going to use their experience. An experienced tag team combination. To my knowledge, this is the first teaming of the Notorious Murph and that guy, Ethan Hunter. I think Ethan Hunter might outweigh the Saint Brothers on his own, though. So interesting here how the Saint Brothers are going to attack the strategy in this tag team matchup. Our second tag team matchup tonight. Anti-HRO got the win earlier tonight. The tag team division starting to grow here in DDFP. And if you want to grow alongside DDFP, make sure you're liking us on Facebook, following us on Instagram. Make sure you subscribe here on YouTube so you don't miss any of the action and all the great content between DDFP Wrestling and DDFP Extra. As announced on DDFP Extra this past Wednesday, we have DDFP Fan Interactive. For any of our subscribers, any of our followers, you can be entered into a drawing for our next set of tapings. You will pick and book one of the matches for DDFP Wrestling. We'll have more information next week on DDFP Extra as Chase Saint having a little bit of fun here. You could book on DDFP, you could book Chase against Corey, you could book Murph against Ethan Hunter. Nice back elbow from Chase Saint. The power is in your hands. You control the matches. You control the dojo with DDFP Fan Interactive. Be sure to check out DDFP Extra for more information. Tandem offense here in the corner. Big knife edge chop by Corey Saint to the Notorious Murph. Saint Brothers in control. Clothesline. Down goes Murph. And the Saint Brothers. Corey follows up with a fist drop from the middle turnbuckle. Lateral press. Hooks the leg one and just a 1 count. Saint Brothers going to have to use their quickness, going to have to use their tag team expertise here to keep these monsters down. Oh, but Murph with the jawbreaker. Corey tried to pick up the much larger Murph. Jawbreaker, and this allows a tag, and here comes that guy, the massive Ethan Hunter. Hunter charges in, drops all by Corey Saint. They're going to use his speed advantage off the rope. Jumps off the back of Ethan Hunter and drops an elbow. And Corey was going to try to keep Ethan Hunter down. Series of shots. You got to, if you can, you got to keep these monsters on the ground. And I think that's what Corey tried to do. Now got to wear him back down. Arm wringer, chase to the middle turnbuckle. Corey extends the arm. And double axe handle, and he dropped it right across that elbow, hyperextending that elbow of Ethan Hunter. Do whatever you can. Take away one of the massive limbs. Irish whip. Nice reversal by Hunter, though. Oh, and into the knee of Murph. Chase takes a swing at Murph, got distracted, and eats a right hand from Ethan Hunter. And now comes the problem. Chase Saint trapped in the wrong part of town. Under the weight of Ethan Hunter, tag made by the Notorious Murph, tagged himself in, and Ethan Hunter doesn't seem to like that. I don't know if I'd want to get on the bad side of Ethan Hunter, this monster of a man, as Chase trying to fight back. And now Murph almost just using all the referee's 5 count, and again, he's bossing Ethan Hunter around here, but Hunter obliging as Murph will choke him in the top rope. Referee trying to keep control of these two monsters. And right now, Murph and Hunter doing the right thing against an experienced tag team. Cutting off the ring. Chase sent into the corner. And again, just he tried to escape that time, and Murph just shoves him back into the corner. Tag back in to Ethan Hunter. Hunter charges in and hits Corey Saint. He'll charge in. Avalanche. He moved the ring. Ethan Hunter moved the ring when he smashed Chase Saint in the top turnbuckle. Did you see Murph? He just shoved his partner to get back to work. Murph, man, the confidence, arrogance, whatever you want to call it, from the Notorious Murph here to just boss around Ethan Hunter, but Hunter just obliging and doing what he's told almost. I don't know how much of that Ethan Hunter will take. Chase backs away and he eats an elbow. Did you see the impact? Ethan Hunter takes down Chase Saint. Lateral press all the way on the shoulders. Chase Saint had to use every part of his body just to power out and get a shoulder turned there as he was engulfed by Ethan Hunter. And again, Murph yelling at his partner to bring him to the corner. And did you see that? Murph tagged himself in. Ethan Hunter kind of just threw Chase Saint away, almost walked away from the action that time. Murph, though, wants all eyes on him. Elevates Chase Saint up.
This is what you do.
telling his partner, that's what he does. Big body slam. Down goes Chase Saint. And now the Notorious Murph. Taking his time. Oh, come on. Now hiding behind the referee as he chokes Chase Saint. He hid behind the referee, Corey Saint, trying to help his brother. And Murph applies the choke behind the referee's back. It's been a common theme tonight. A lot of guys taking any advantage they can. They know the importance of a win here in DDFP and a win in their first matchup. Trying to build this momentum in DDFP. But the miss of an elbow, maybe the opening Chase Saint needs. Chase across the ring, makes the tag. Wait a minute. Ethan Hunter just dropped off the apron. He just left his brother, he left his partner hanging. Murph is in trouble. Corey Saint is up on top. He has no idea. This implosion. Corey at the top. Double axe handle got him down. Down goes Murph. Ethan Hunter leaving his partner high and dry. He couldn't take it anymore. Dropped down on the knee by Corey Saint. Murph is rocked. Big knife edge chop. And another one. Third chop. Corey Saint powered up. Ethan Hunter is leaving the ring. He's leaving the ring here. Corey off the rope. Oh, diving X Factor. Drops him face first to the mat that time. Tag was made to Chase. Chase is legal. Both men off the rope. Double foot stomp to the Notorious Murph. Lateral press 1, 2, and got him. The Saint brothers get the win.
Here are your winners, the Saint brothers.
The Notorious Murph and his insistent bossing of his partner may have been the downfall here. Ethan Hunter leaves him high and dry, and the Saint brothers get a big win on DDFP. We will be back with more on Dream Dojo Fighting Passion.
So, saw your match, dude.
Yeah, you saw that?
Yeah, what's
who
good?
won that? Who won that,
I was
huh?
just gonna tell
Yeah,
you.
where's my shut up when I'm talking to you. Where's my congratulations? Where's everybody at now, huh? I don't hear anybody. How about you're right here? How about you congratulate me? How about you tell me how good I did?
I actually was gonna congratulate you.
Yeah, exactly.
But since you're coming at me like I'm not one of the best unsigned wrestlers in the world, like I ain't just beat Rich Swann, like I ain't just beat ADN, we can settle this the easy way and just have a match.
You want a match with me, buddy?
Yeah, I want a match with you.
Listen,
match with you.
okay. Hey, good luck out there.
Yes.
Hey, good luck.
Kill it.
You have a great match.
Yes. You did good the last show also.
Like I was saying, you want a match with me? You want a match with me, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to
okay.
dance.
Okay, you're on. You're on.
Yeah. It's a date then.
To date.
It's a date.
It has been confirmed that in 2 weeks' time, Christian Robinson goes one-on-one with Riley Reinhart right here on DDFP in 2 weeks' time.
Dude, come on, man. How are you gonna abandon me out there, dude? I needed you. I needed a tag partner. The last guy treated me like crap. Like, what are you doing?
Dude, I wanted no part of that, man. And on
Yeah.
top of that, dude, you suck. Dude, you
I
got
suck.
demolished out there, bro. And then you let me get demolished out
Yeah,
there.
it's anti-hero. They're dangerous, dude. That's why I needed you.
No.
Dude, I needed you. And you needed me, and you just walked
I
out.
don't need you, man.
Hey, it's alright. He don't need you. He's got bigger, better, more notorious. We're not losers. Let's just go. Come on. Get away from this loser. Get the door open. Come on. Let's go. Hey, bye, loser. Hey, tell your mom I said hi.
Up next on DDFP, it's our main event as the Dream Aaron Daniel Norman takes on Percy Drews.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is the main event of the evening.
A ton of development here on Dream Dojo Fighting Passion as we get ready for our main event in 2 weeks' time. It has been confirmed that Christian Robinson goes one-on-one with Riley Reinhart. What about Jackson Stone throwing his name into the mix as well? And then how about the Notorious Murph seeming to team with Noro Demora. The tag team division continues to evolve in DDFP. But speaking of tag teams, Anti-HRO makes their way back out to the ring. Aaron, Daniel Norman ready for our main event. TJ, take it away.
Coming into the ring by Saturn Price. Weighing from Colchester, Connecticut, weighing 265 pounds, the Dream, Aaron Daniel Norman.
This matchup was set up at the beginning of the hour here on Dream Dojo Fighting Passion. Aaron Daniel Norman issued the open challenge, and to his shock and dismay, another tragedy boy in Percy Drews has debuted in the dojo. And this is going to be interesting. Two men who have known each other ever since Percy Drews started here in professional wrestling. Two members of the Tragedy Boys, but this is a first-time meeting between Aaron and Percy. Two members of the Tragedy Boys with a third Tragedy Boy on the outside in Saturn Price. A lot of different elements and dynamics to pay attention to in this matchup. But the biggest thing is, this is Percy Drews' in-ring debut for DDFP. A lot to prove against Aaron Daniel Norman, who really has kind of made himself one of the focal points in DDFP. A big win here is what Percy Drews needs.
From Dayton, Ohio, weighing 182 pounds, the hot playboy, Percy Drews.
Percy Drews, another very athletic, highly skilled competitor. Aaron Daniel Norman has been taking on the best and the brightest here in DDFP thus far. And very similar to Christian Robinson, where Percy Drews loves to attack quickly, loves to attack often. But will there be any bit of hesitancy as these two know each other? They're partners or members of the Tragedy Boys. It's a first ever meeting, so how will they handle this matchup? And where does Saturn Price's alliance and his allegiance lie here? Referee going to check out both competitors. Our main event, another loaded night of action we've had tonight. Big developing stories in the tag team division all throughout the night here in DDFP. And again, in 2 weeks' time, Christian Robinson, Riley Reinhart, our main event in 2 weeks. We will have more announcements on next week's show on DDFP Extra this Wednesday night on YouTube and on social media. Be sure to check that out. And again, like, follow, and subscribe on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to be entered in to win the DDFP Fan Interactive matchup. You control the matches. You control the dojo. Norman, this is his second matchup of the night, his third in the first 2 weeks here in DDFP. Will there be a little bit of hesitancy? He can control the pace here against the quicker and fresher Drews. Collar and elbow tie-up. Norman, deep side headlock. Leaning on Drews, who backs into the far side of the rope, sent him off. And big shoulder block. Aaron Daniel Norman, big advantage here in size and strength. Drews will have to rely on his speed. Norman off the rope, over the top of Percy Drews. Drews leapfrog over Aaron Daniel Norman, rolls back. Nice roll through by Aaron Daniel Norman. Deceptively athletic is Norman. Drop down of his own now. And leapfrog by Aaron Daniel Norman. He'll roll through. Drews rolls through. Ducks the kick, does Norman. Ducks the kick, does Drew. Both men go for a drop kick. And oh, both men back to their feet. We are at a stalemate. We are at a stalemate right here. Maybe offering a handshake is Percy Drews. Oh, Norman kicks it away, charges in. Drop down over the top, goes Norman again. Big shotgun drop kick by Percy Drews. Takes down Aaron Daniel Norman. Big lifting knee in the corner. Percy Drews will charge. Maybe. He charges in. Oh, hesitation drop kick. Takes down Aaron Daniel Norman. First cover of the match. Hooks like 1-2. Just a 2 count. And Norman now going to roll to the outside, take a breather. We talked about a very hectic schedule with 2 matches already in the first 2 weeks of DDFP. This Percy Drews' first matchup. Drew off the rope, head of steam, will charge. He got caught with a stunner against the middle rope. Nice maneuver by Aaron Daniel Norman, using the ring as a weapon there. And now on the floor. You can hear just the disdain. Aaron Daniel Norman was disappointed in Percy Drews here. They've come to blows. Elevates him up. Drops him on the apron. And now Aaron Daniel Norman taking a moment. Kind of soaking it in here. Norman taking his time, controlling the tempo of this matchup, which is a good strategy against Percy Drews, a quicker fighter. Norman charged in, a knee right under the jaw. Elevates him up, big spinning spine buster. That could do it. The back of Drews hit the canvas, 1-2, just a 2 count. Norman knows he's got Drews in trouble. Going to try to stay on him now. Going to keep the much quicker Drews grounded. And did you hear Aaron Daniel Norman said, hey, you have your hand taped up. He noticed that little detail, went right to the offensive attack on the hand. And that's the danger in professional wrestling. If you show any sign of weakness, any sign of opening, your competitor will take advantage of it. Norman saw a little bit of tape on the hand and changed up his offensive strategy to attack the hand, then goes right back to the ankle. And wait, Saturn Price for the outside is choking. He's choking Percy Drews. Well, there's the answer to where Saturn Price's allegiance lies. It is clearly Anti-HRO first, and Norman drops down across the back. And now just putting all of his weight across the back, and then a jumping stomp to the back as well. And notice, Aaron Daniel Norman not rushing in, not risking a mistake, taking his time. Everything is calculated. Everything is thought out from Norman as he throws Drews all the way to the floor, all the way to the concrete. And now the referee talking to Aaron Daniel Norman. Saturn Price has left the ringside area, and Saturn Price is biting Percy Drews. And then sends him face first into the apron. Anti-HRO clearly using the numbers game. The experienced tag team, the most experienced tag team in DDFP. Good job by Percy Drews there. Noticing his ring positioning, he was close enough to the rope, put his foot on the rope, didn't waste any extra energy to kick out of that pinning combination there. But again, Drews cannot get to his feet. He's in trouble. Oh, big kick right across the chest by Aaron Daniel. That one just took him, doubled him over there with that kick to the chest. And another one. That one rocks him. And again, Drews can't even get his hands up to defend himself right now. Elevates him up one more time. Drews blocked it this time. Got his hands up, caught the kick. Oh, but again, the second that Percy Drews tries them out on offense, Norman takes him back down on a kick. Lateral press, 1-2. Didn't have a lot of the weight across the shoulders that time. And again, allows Percy Drews to kick out. Crowd in the dojo. All over Aaron Daniel Norman, who is in total control of Percy Drews. Norman really trying to send a message here. Got a waist lock. Could be a German suplex. Elevates him up. Oh my goodness, German suplex, but Drews backflips out of it. Percy Drews clothesline. Here comes Percy Drews. Series of clotheslines. Down goes Aaron Daniel Norman. Norman in trouble. Percy Drews trying to mount an offense. Reversal by Norman. Sent to the corner. Norman charges. Drews escapes and a super kick across the face. Norman on Dream Street. He's dazed. Discus Larry to the back of the head that time. Norman down to a knee. He's in trouble. Super kick to the back of the head. Unprotected. Couldn't defend himself. Percy Drews in control. Looking for the Percy cutter maybe. From the middle turnbuckle. Oh, nice avoidance. Dragon suplex. Dropped him on his head. Drews back to his feet. Unbelievable. Percy cutter. How in the world did Percy Drews pull that off? He got dropped on his head. One last bit of adrenaline and the Percy cutter, but he can't follow up. Both men are down. They are spent. They have thrown everything at each other in this main event. Referee up to a count of 4. Percy Drews not moving very much, even though he scored the last offensive maneuver. That Percy cutter may have been the last ditch effort, the last gasp of energy in Percy Drews. Norman going to use the ropes to get himself up. He can't even get up by his own power right now. He still could be dazed. Forearm to the ear. Oh my goodness, Percy answers, and Norman fires back. Oh, these forearms are getting more and more aggressive. And now the chops. They come nose to nose. Norman, a series of forearms now. Lifting knee. Drew's off the rope. Norman, head kick. Caught him coming in. Norman, head of steam, far side of the rope. Drew's big Uranagi takes him down. Rolls him through now. Follow-up maneuver is a super kick to the face. Didn't get all of it. The second one didn't. Drew's knew he didn't get him on the first one. Threw a second super kick and rocked him. Lowering the knee pad. Saturn Price on the apron. Saturn Price on the apron. Get him off of there. Drews took a swing at Saturn Price. The referee has her back distracted. She'd be there, and Price for the apron. It's a roll. No, roll up. No, kick to the back of the head. Pump kick to the face. Norman took advantage of the distraction. Ripcord. Lariat connects. Right under the jaw. 1, 2. Got him.
Here is your winner, the Dream, Aaron Daniel Norman.
Give the assist to Saturn Price. Aaron Daniel Norman steals it in our main event here on DDFP over Percy Drews. Folks, we thank you for watching Dream Dojo Fighting Passion. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe to be entered at DDFP Fan Interactive. We'll see you Wednesday for DDFP Extra and next Friday for more Dream Dojo Fighting Passion.